everyone, welcome to Sara Stories. This is the last video from the series Parrot Tales, and I'm going to be bringing to you another story about another parrot, and I hope you like this story as well. If you haven't seen, I've already uploaded 2 stories about this series, so go over and watch those stories. It is summertime and your children would really love to hear these stories, and this one too is an interesting case of a parrot who breaks a bottle and is punished for it, and he becomes very upset. So let's see how the parrot gets out of that situation. So once upon a time there was a parrot named Mithu. Mithu lived with his owner, whose name was Chandu. Chandu was a grocer and he had a shop, and Mithu used to sit at his shop with him every day, and he used to greet his customers. Hello Lalita Ben, how are you? Hello Rajesh bhai, how are you? And every time a customer would ask for something, Mithu would repeat it to Chandu when Chandu was in the storage picking out materials. So he would be reading out the list as the customer would speak it. He would say it even louder. So 1 kilo of rice, 1 kilo of oil, 1 kilo of dal. Mithu would keep on repeating. You want some water, Lalita Ben? I will ask Chandu to bring you. Chandu, bring some water for Lalita Ben. All day, Mithu would keep doing all of this. And everybody knew how Mithu used to help Chandu. Chandu had one particular friend, Alok Bhai, who would come to his shop often and would spend a lot of time with Mithu. Hello Alok Bhai, how are you? And Alok Bhai would keep talking, how is the weather today, Mithu? And Mithu would be very happy to answer, to tell him how many people came to the shop, and both of them would have a gala time together. One day, as Mithu was flying around in the shop, and Chandu was in a particularly bad mood, Mithu went over and crash, there was a sound. Chandu looked up, and Mithu was really scared. I'm so sorry, Chandu. I didn't mean to do this. Mithu had broken a bottle of rose perfume. And Chandu got up. You silly bird, how could you do that? Do you know how expensive that was? And Mithu quickly flew and went and sat at his ring. I'm very sorry, Chandu. Chandu came quickly. He picked up Mithu. And he said, these wings help you fly around like this? In such a zigzag fashion? Look what I'm going to do to you. Chandu picked up a blade and he cut off all the wings, and poor Mithu became bald. Mithu was really humiliated. I just broke a bottle of rose perfume. Why would I get such a punishment? And he sat and he sulked and he sulked and he refused to talk to anybody. Chandu came and said, I'm very sorry, Mithu, I got angry for no reason. But Mithu did not respond. Mithu was very busy sulking. And at that point, Alok Bhai came to the shop. Hello Chandu, hello Mithu, how are my pals? And Mithu was not interested in replying at all. Alok Bhai realized there is something wrong. And he went over Mithu, is something wrong? But Mithu still didn't want to talk. And so, he went over to Chandu and asked Chandu, what's wrong with Mithu? Chandu very regretfully, remorsefully told Alok Bhai, I got really angry and I shaved Mithu, and now he's not speaking to me. It's been 2 days. Alok Bhai said, that is a problem. But we can get a solution. Don't worry about it. He went and buzzed something into his ear, and they both made a plan. And both of them walked out. Chandu shouted over, Mithu, I'll be back soon. And Mithu was not interested in listening. When he came back, he said, look, Mithu, I'm back. And Mithu was not looking. Mithu, at least look at me now. And Mithu looked up and he looked at Chandu, and there was something different about him. Chandu lifted his cap and Mithu began to laugh. You don't have any hair on your head. What happened to your hair? Did you also break a bottle of rose perfume and you got a punishment? And Chandu said, yes, yes, that is what I did. And Mittu was finally happy again. Okay. And he flew over. And he flew over to Chandu's shoulder. And both of them were friends again. So I hope you liked this little humorous story. This whole series was humorous stories of parrots and their owners, and I really liked all the stories. How did you like the stories? How did you like the series? And what are some of the stories you want to hear? Put them in the comment and I will narrate those stories. I will create those series and I'll tell you some new stories that you want to listen to. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Why don't you do it? And apart from that, this is a summer break and I would like to tell you that I also have published books. It's called Tales from the Treehouse. It's available on Amazon, so why don't you go ahead, purchase it and listen to stories. The good part is it also has an audio book which you can just scan and listen to, so your child can also read independently if they haven't learned to read yet, or if they are just learning to read, or if they just want to hear someone to tell the story to them with sound effects. So with this, we are at the end of this series, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you soon with another series with some more stories, and till then, take care and bye bye.